Okay, so let's continue on the part where I stopped, no? So for part 3, this is actually part 3 ng ating circular functions. So what we are trying to do is suppose theta is a real number and p of theta is a point of intersection of the unit circle and the line segment joined by the origin and the point 1, 2. Find the sine and cosine values of the following real numbers. So basically, you have theta plus pi over 2, theta plus 3 pi over 2, and theta plus pi. So basically what you are going to do is try to illustrate first. Basically it wouldn't be, I don't know, if it's going to be possible for you to find the values without illustrating it. You have to visualize it first. So we are going to imagine that we have a unit circle in the 2D system. Ganyan. Tapos, we are going to locate where is going to be yung ating, what do you call that one? Yung ating point, which is 1, 2. So 1, 2 would be, this is going to be 1 unit. This is going to be 2. I don't know, because it's a unit circle. So let me just move this part right here. So meaning 1 to, tapos ito would be 1, and this one would be -1. This is going to be -1. Tapos 2, a little bit further away from that specific point. No, we don't have the same intervals. -2. Tapos 1, 2 tayo. So basically, I need more units above. So, 1, 2. Let me redo this portion right here. Or let me have a smaller circle so that I don't have to do the axis. So yan. Tapos sigun natin, or let's say this is gonna be okay, it logs. Gonna be 1. This is gonna be -1. This is gonna be 1. This is gonna be -1, and then this is gonna be 2. Okay, and this is gonna be 2. This is gonna be -2. This is gonna be -2, and then your 1, 2 would be probably here. That is your p of 1, 2, and then of course you have a triangle in there. And of course, that would be in terms of the triangle that we have right here as well, right? So yan. And then also you can have yung ating theta plus pi over 2. Kung pi over 2 dito, meaning more than that, your theta plus pi over 2 would be here. Let's say here. Let me draw that properly. So yan. That's theta plus pi over 2. Hindi siya sobra sa ating pi. Tapos, we also have another one which is theta plus 3 pi over 2. So, kung 3 pi over 2 up until here, meaning our theta plus 3 pi over 2 would be kind of right here, which is a congruent triangle that we have as of the same, which is a congruent triangle nitong ating original. Yung first triangle natin. And then, we have the same case dun sa ating isang triangle, which is a congruent naman sa ating theta plus pi over 2, which is gonna be your theta plus 3 pi over 2. So, kasi ito, theta plus pi over 2, ito theta plus pi pala. So, this is gonna be theta plus pi over 2. So, lampas siya sa ating pi over 2 kasi theta plus nga, so you add more values. Tapos ito is gonna be lampas ng ating pi, so this is theta plus pi, and then this is gonna be lampas ng ating 3 pi over 2, which is here, so this is theta plus 3 pi over 2. Now we have to find yung kanilang mga values in terms of that would be find the sine and cosines ng mga real values na to, which is theta plus pi over 2, theta plus 3 pi over 2, and theta plus pi. So let's start first sa theta plus pi over 2. So what we are going to do is we are going to find yung kanyang pair, yung r ng 1, 2, kasi we only have 1, 2 here. We cannot find yung ating cosine tsaka sine kung wala tayong r. So, what we are going to do is calculate for that one. So, that is r squared is equal to x squared plus y squared, which would be r is equal to the square root of x tsaka y value, which is going to be 1 squared plus 2 squared, which would give you r is equal to the square root of 1 plus 4, where your r is going to be square root of 5. Now, we can find now for our cosine pi over 2, theta plus pi over 2. So, that is cosine times theta plus pi over 2, which is going to be equal now to x divided by r. So whichever your x there, which is 1 divided by r, will be our value. So that is 1 divided by, is it? Yeah, 1 divided by square root, for a while. Is it our x? Kasi if we look at here, yung x natin is gonna be 1 here, 2. Kasi pahiga to na triangle. So meaning, our value there is gonna be, let me notate that, this is gonna be square root of 5, no? So this is gonna be square root of 5, meaning this is gonna be just 1, tsaka 2. So meaning, yung x dyan is 2, kasi in terms of the horizontal, tsaka yung 1 is y. Tapos dito, since it's the same thing as this one, meaning this is gonna be negative 1, negative 2 kasi it's in quadrant 3. Ito naman 2 tsaka negative 2 tsaka 1. Ito naman would be same case kasi congruent sila, then it would be 2, negative 1. 2, negative 1. They would have the same coordinates. Iba lang yung sign kasi magkaiba silang location na triangles. So, this one would be now x divided by r. So, x there would be negative 2. So, this is going to be negative 2 over square root of 5, which will give you negative 2 over square root of 5 times square root of 5 over square root of 5 would give you negative 2 over square root of 5 over 5 for our cosine theta plus pi over 2, while our sine of theta plus pi over 2 would be y divided by r. So meaning, our value would be y, which is 1 divided by square root of 5, which would give you a square root of 5 over 5. Kasi ito yung y natin. Tapos, if you look at theta plus 3 pi over 2, our x here is 2, our y is negative 1. So, cosine theta plus 3 pi over 2 would be x divided by r, which is 2 divided by square root of 5, which is 2 square root of 5 over 5. Tapos, sine of theta plus 3 pi over 2 would be equal to y divided by r, which is going to be negative 1 over square root of 5, which is negative square root of 5 over 5. And then, okay, let's do naman yung theta plus pi, which is this one. X is negative 1, y is negative 2. So, basically, yung cosine theta plus pi is just x divided by r, which is negative 1 over square root of 5, which would give you still negative square root of 5 over 5. And then, our sine theta plus pi is just y divided by r, which is gonna give you negative 2 over square root of 5, which is negative 2 square root of 5 over 5. So, yun yung values ng ating sine and cosine values. Given that you didn't know yet yung kanyang specific value nung t, which is the real number here. But you could just try to estimate where would it be. We know mo naman kung saan yung pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, tsaka pi. You do the same thing. And then, let's move on to the last topic. So, yung last topic natin is simplifying the expressions, or simplifying the expressions using yung ating learn all about special real numbers. Basically, you will be given an expression, you have to evaluate what would be the value. So, for this case, you are going to have the cosine pi over 4. So, again, nasan nakalocate yung cosine pi over 4 natin? So, yung pi over 4 natin is here, right? And then, we know that the value there is square root of 2 over 2. So, meaning, yung cosine pi over 4 natin will be square root of 2 over 2. And then, if you're looking at cosine pi over 3, that means it's here. Oh, let me write that down properly. So, meaning yung pi over 3 is here. So, if we're looking at that, na nandito yung pi over 3 natin, this is gonna be 1/2. This is gonna be square root of 3. No, it's pi over 3, meaning our pi over 3 is in our 60 degrees. Kasi that is pi over 6. So, yung pi over 3 natin nandito. Ganyan. Right? Tapos, 1/2 there is gonna be our x value. Tapos, square root of 3 over 2 yung ating y. So, x tsaka y. And then, we are looking at cosine pi over 3. So, that is 1/2. Minus sine pi over 4, which is still square root of 2 over 2, times sine pi over 3, which is square root of 3 over 2. So, we are going to evaluate that one. So, square root of 2 over 2 times 1/2 is square root of 2 over 4 minus itong square root of 6 over 4. Therefore, you would get square root of 2 minus square root of 6 over 4 as our final value. Okay? And then, let's do the other one. Yung sine pi over 2. So, saan naman yung pi over 2? Yung pi over 2 nandito. Diba? Tapos, that is having coordinates 0, 1. So, x, this is our y. And then, sine there is 1. So, therefore, 1 times yung cosine pi over 3 mo, which is 1/2, times our, plus our cosine pi over 2, which is 0, times sine pi over 3, which is square root of 3 over 2. Tapos, it would be now 1 times 1/2 is 1/2 plus 0 to. Therefore, it's gonna be 1/2. And then, this one would be tangent pi over 6. So, saan nakalocate yung pi over 6 natin? Yung pi over 6 is here, right? So, meaning, our value there is gonna be square root of 3 over 2 tsaka 1/2. So, it would be now, your x is square root of 3 over 2, your y is 1/2. So, tangent natin is gonna be tangent pi over 6 is equal to y divided by x. So, that is 1/2 divided by square root of 3 over 2, which would give you 1/2 times 2 over square root of 3, which would give you 1 over square root of 3, which would give you square root of 3 over 3. So, meaning, that is square root of 3 over 3 there, plus tangent pi, which is gonna be y, that is going to be here, tangent pi, which is gonna be negative 1, 0. So, yung tangent pi natin is gonna be y divided by x, which would give you 0 divided by negative 1, which would give you 0. So, this is gonna be 0. 1 minus tangent pi over x is gonna be still square root of 3 over 3 times tangent pi, which is gonna be 0. So, it would give you square root of 3 over 3. 1 minus 0, which would give you square root of 3 over 3 divided by 1, which would give you square root of 3 over 3. So, our value for this expression would be square root of 3 over 3. So, ganun lang din. We just apply what we learned on how to calculate for the values in terms of the special real numbers, and then apply it into expression. We just substitute and then find the original value in terms of that. Okay? So, ganun lang naman yung ipapagawa ko sa inyo as an activity. So, I'll be uploading this file later on our drive, and then kindly just access the files, and if you have any questions, you could just raise that on our GC. Okay, so anyways, that's it for now. Goodbye.